Hi everybody, this is Bob from Buckeye Sports Center. I'm excited today to talk about a premium high-end Barletta model. This we're going to talk about today is the L-Class L25QSSA with the Power Arch. So we've got basically the top-end, highest-end Barletta that they have available. We're going to talk about that today and all the features that it has. One thing that I'll point out as I'm standing next to the boat right here is just how tall the fence panels are. You're going to see a very deep feeling inside the boat. You've got taller fence panels than what you're going to typically find on competitive models. Obviously an outstanding fit and finish with the black anodized rail, black anodized rub rail, as well as the covering for the end brackets being black as well. So again, really elegant, really high end. We're going to see all kinds of different high-end features that are included on this L-Class. As you're comparing different boats from different brands, look at how much standard comes in the Barletta. You don't have to click that box. It's very easy to build the boat. There's a list of maybe 5 to 10 options you can get on this boat, and that's it because everything comes standard. So let's take a look at some of the tri-tune features and construction. This particular boat is equipped with the Mercury 300 horsepower Verado engine. The Verado adds additional elements with this advanced midsection that will again reduce vibrations, which is kind of works really well with this Barletta to really basically make it the quietest 300. Not only sound and noise wise, but just feeling of vibration that you'll find in the marketplace. There's also a cool feature on this where you can actually turn off and on the rumble that you would normally find. So if you do want to see a little bit of a rumble on your 300 horse, you can turn that on. But if the family's trying to talk to each other, you can turn it off too. So that's a cool feature that's really only available on the Verado series from Mercury, like this particular 300 horsepower engine. As we get into the actual tri-tune and the construction of the boat and different things like that, Barletta is going to be, they're one of the heaviest boats in the market because they use the heaviest, thickest, cross members. They use the most cross members of the industry. That's why they have higher horsepower ratings. That's why they, tend to, feel more solid on the water. Compared to brands who are using lesser quality materials. They get more deck flex and stuff like that. With Barletta, we really don't see any deck flex on a tri-tune, even if you are running in a little bit of chop. But I always like to point out, because I think it does make a huge difference, is almost like the step configuration that you're going to have on the strakes. So you basically have a 2-step strake that's actually specifically designed at specific angles to maximize lift and performance. So if you look at the bottom of a fiberglass boat, you're going to see different levels of strakes. On a pontoon boat, most everybody just has one flat strake across and they call it a day, but Barletta really uses advanced engineering to make the boat really feel and perform more like a regular fiberglass boat. So as we move up inside the Barletta L-Class 25, first thing we're going to notice here on the transom area is just how roomy and space efficient this is back here. Barletta uses 2 really large extended rear deck pieces, that's kind of built into the design of the boat to really make the boat feel a lot bigger than even the 25 feet. So when you count the extra 2 to 3 feet that we have on the back end here, this really feels more like a 27 to 28 foot boat. So as you're entering and exiting the boat, kids jumping off to swim, do whatever, you've got a ton of space, great space utilization back here. Other things I'll point out, you look at the high-end ladder, the 4-step, ladder, all stainless steel ski tow bar. You've got bumper holders on each side here. We also have a direct line gas fill right in the center, so you can actually fill that from either behind the boat or on either side pretty easily. So you don't have to pull up to the specific side of the boat you want to when you're gassing up at the gas station. The other couple things I'll point out back here, this particular boat is the L25QSSA, and what that SS means is this kind of the sports stern, which is this kind of, rather than having a fence that kind of rolls all the way around like you traditionally get, you kind of have this cool upholstered, kind of more luxurious, higher end feel to the transom of the boat. You've got built-in high-end speakers. You've got, again, more stainless steel back here. So it really makes the boat, dresses it up and makes it look a lot more elegant than just a regular fence panel that continues around. So it makes the boat feel and design just a little bit more unique, which is what Barletta is going for. Other little things like an anchor or cooler storage back here, which is built in, a standard feature of the boat. Just a nice little extra compartment that you normally find. Again, a nice gas assist shock, you know, everything, all the hardware is heavy duty, easy to use. Just overall, just a really, really well designed transom area. So as we move inside, this particular boat is the Q configuration, which basically means you've got quad or 4 different lounging areas. So you've got 2 in the transom, 2 in the bow. That's the configuration that we have on this particular boat. And then the A in the model designator is for the arch. So this one's got the full arch setup, which is again kind of the trend in that premium high-end category. Kind of makes it look like a wakeboard boat, but you know, for the most part, it's more or less a cosmetic look that, you know, really enhances the way the boat looks. It makes it look a lot more sporty and high-end for a pontoon. We've got the built-in bimini top. Again, just huge coverage with that top. There's the light package. There's actually, you know, just a crazy amount of heavy-duty engineering in making this all flow together and work together. But as I'm sitting in this chair, and I always remember it every time I sit in an L-Class Barletta, is one thing I can't really do justice in a video is to tell you how comfortable feeling this furniture is. This is by far, you know, the most comfortable furniture that I've ever sat in a pontoon boat. You know, it's cushy, it's soft, but it's not so soft and so crazy that you feel like it's going to come apart, or that it feels like it's not going, you know, it holds its shape very well, but it's just such a comfortable feeling upholstery. And that's really, to be honest, the reason why Barletta does so well with the L-Class is once you get inside the boat, you start feeling and touching the boat, you realize it's the top of the line, and it's pretty clear. Unfortunately, I can't really explain that too well other than to say, get in here, sit in it if you can, because that's where you're going to notice a difference. And this is clearly the best feeling, nicest upholstery you'll find on a pontoon boat. So as we move over to the port side lounge area, this configuration is considered the L25Q. The L25QC would have 2 captain's chairs similar to this. However, since they redesigned this new kind of club lounger seat, we've kind of seen a shift to everybody pretty much wanting this configuration as opposed to the 2 captain's chairs, and the reason for that is the versatility. So first way to use the seat, similar to, you know, kind of a co-captain's chair, just kind of sit in it just like you would a co-captain's chair. I've got armrest, I've got a cup holder, you know, a comfortable, nice seat, but we also have additional versatility here. So I can actually move it all the way down and actually get it to be kind of a full bed setup if you wanted to run it that way. But again, from a seating perspective, I can actually have it leaning backwards. And again, I sit in this, and this is where I'm really impressed with the design. I can sit in this leaning back. I've got my armrest still here. I've got a cup holder still here. Armrest on this side too. So the seat works really well both directions. And again, really comfortable, really, you know, great feeling seat. But this 3-position seat adds kind of a unique element to this quad configuration that you normally wouldn't find. So other features, again, that you'll normally not find on other boats, but Barletta has it included as standard features. Pretty much all these we're going to talk about right here are standard features. This is new for 2021, but you've got this little doggy door vision, which basically means, you know, whether it's a kid or a dog, they can actually see outward, you know, see what's going on out on the lake, but you can't see in, so which is kind of cool. So it still has that clean look from the outside, but you get a little bit more light on the inside and can kind of see out. Barletta's popular table pop-up from the upholstery here. It's a table that pops up quickly in about 5 seconds. And you kind of have a serving table, again, upholstered real nice. You know, you're always looking for that extra space as you're laying stuff out for people to eat or do whatever. But he's got this quick pop-up serving table, which is slick and nice. Since we are in a ski locker or a tri-tune, we've got a nice ski locker cover stored in there right now. But a good gas assist shock, you know, big deep ski locker compartment for, you can even get a wakeboard in there if you like. And then one of Barletta's cult favorite features is the doggy door dish, which pops out cleanly out of the console, which is real nice. Other little things, courtesy light located down there. We've got a glove box built in that you can stow away, you know, wallets and keys and stuff like that. You also have access to some fuses on this side. So we move to the helm area of the Barletta L-Class. Again, real luxurious, clean helm area. You don't see cheap windshields. You have nice upholstered, you know, kind of sports car style, stitched kind of visor there. Everything's going to be push button switches on this. We do have a GPS as well as some engine data located on the SIMRAD over here on the right hand side. Since this is a 300 horsepower Verado, we have the digital throttle and shift with the push button start and stop. Conveniently located over here on the right hand side, kind of away from everything. I'm also a taller guy. I've got just infinite amount of leg room. Here I'm 6'2" and I'm not even touching the end, so good amount of leg room. Obviously you have an adjustable height helm chair as well as the tilt wheel. I can move the helm chair forward and aft as well. So overall just a nice, clean, easy space utilization for the dash that every captain would be super happy with. Other little things, again, like an additional glove box here on the top, for other little things, trinkets or ropes or something, whatever you wanted to put up there. There's a kind of a space for everything here on this Barletta L-Class boat. So a couple other things to deal with on this arch model with the power arch. The arch is power driven, so it does have a switch at the driver where you can actually lower it and raise it up and down, just with a power switch, which is kind of nice. Other little things like courtesy lights built in, and actually stereo speakers are built into the top of here. So just other little things that you don't normally think about that kind of make this a little bit more unique. This boat is equipped standard with a premium Hertz sound system that actually includes a subwoofer built into the boat as a standard feature. Again, we talked about those standard features from a standpoint of what's already included in the boat, and you basically have a sound system that by most accounts is a couple $1,000 upgrade included as standard on this boat. As we move into the bow area, again, we talk about just how big this boat feels when we talk about how big the transom area is, how big that area is around the console and behind the driver. Now we're talking about, again, on this 25-foot boat, we have this super long bow seating area. And like I said before, it's just such a comfortable area to sit. This one's equipped with the optional bow filler, so that gets an additional 1 or 2 people in the bow area. This seat removes quick and easy, so if you do want to board or exit the boat from the front, that seat moves around pretty easily around the boat if you need to, or you can just leave it at the dock at home if you're not going out with a big group of people. There actually is an additional anchor locker that we talked about on the transom area included on the bow area as well. So there's a couple of different storage lockers that are included. Other little things like having LED or places for people to charge their cell phone with USB. Those are located all the way through the boat. Little things like that you don't normally think about until you use the boat and realize, oh, I need to charge my cell phone, and there's only like one on the whole boat. Well, this boat's loaded with them, so nobody has to worry. Thanks everybody for checking out the Barletta L25QSSA with us here at Buckeye Sports Center. For more information, to view our inventory, to see the other boats we have in stock, go to BuckeyeSportsCenter.com. If you watch this video on YouTube, we appreciate it. If you can subscribe to our page as we post videos from Barletta and 13 other brands with us here at Buckeye. We appreciate everybody around the country that utilizes videos, even those who might not be buying a boat from us in Northeast Ohio, but might be buying from another Barletta dealer. We appreciate the feedback that we get from around the country on all these videos that we do. We hope it helped you in your experience in buying a boat. Again, thanks for watching. Have a good day on the water.